Sandra, when you were talking about your centers defined and obviously what comes with that, right, is that consistent output definition. It made me think on Instagram, there's this audio that's been going around. One of them is this, am I extra or are you basic, right? And it's kind of a fun little play, but the idea is that very much so when we talk about our definition versus the undefined or open areas, you know, we can be either considered as too much or not enough, right? And so many times I find with that conditioning, maybe as kids, especially if you just have this natural power and this natural, you're just radiating, you know, this definition and this presence, is people are saying, hey, back it up. You're being too much, right? You're too overwhelming. You're too this, you're too that, whatever the labels are. And we learn through conditioning, whoa, you know, I have to dial back my impact without, you know, any understanding of how our energy naturally works. And then you spend this lifetime of deconditioning yourself to go, wow, I am this powerful. And the key then becomes to accept it, which, you know, can just be quite like, it's a journey. It really is.
So this combines with another aspect of my chart where the throat center connects to both the G, or the identity center, and the will center. And for me, the will center connecting to the throat is what makes me a manifestor. So I have this thing in this aspect of my chart where I take things personally. So it's like responses to what I do and I say reflect on my sense of lovability and on my sense of worth and value. And in my childhood upbringing, I had the experience that everything I did and said was wrong. So we have this combination of this powerful aura that's always just beaming out, and then this whole thing about feeling like everything I do and say is wrong. So that for me really fed into, you know, my pulling myself back. And also like not informing, not letting people know what I want to do, because if I'm always wrong, I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do. And so I developed this strategy of not saying what it is that I was planning to do, which is a common survival mechanism that manifestors and manifesting generators as well have, is this, if I want to do something, I need to keep it quiet so that it's not known out there. And learning about that and about informing, and that was a really big learning for me about being a manifestor as well. And what sometimes might not be known by people who know a little bit about human design is that it also means that I need to be informed, not just informing other people, but having other people inform me. Because I'm a kind of a control freak. So I, you know, like my husband, I need him to let me know when he's going to go outside and sit in the sun, right? It's like, if he doesn't, I have to go and find him. And so recognizing this is all about, you know, being informed.
Yeah, we love being informed, but not asked. And definitely not told. I think it was Ra that said, I'm not crazy about being asked and I'm terrible about being told. Yeah, and I completely resonate with everything that you said, Sandra. You know, I was always a free spirit, independent, the one that, you know, as a 3-year-old, typical manifestor story, just classic, crawled out of, you know, climbed the fence, out the yard, down the street, you know. Mom didn't notice until the neighbor brought me home, you know. She's like, where'd she go? You know, tighten up the reins, got to control this child, keep her safe. And I learned to sort of hold back. I learned to kind of toe the line and rather, but we really are free spirits, and we really need a lot of autonomy and freedom, and to be trusted, and of course to be kept safe also as a child. And I think for me, informing early on meant asking for permission. And it's not asking for permission. It's just letting people know. And, we can let them know what we need, what we want. For example, I like to tell people, depending on the appropriateness and the relationship, but tell people, hey, I do better with open-ended questions. If they're asking me a lot of yes or no questions, which is going to put me into an open sacral, open-ended questions are better for manifestors, or any of the open sacrals. I like to tell people what's happening, what I'm going to do, be informed. Yeah.